love it how she breathes rules in the morning, and it's so sexy how she can't remember last night. I made the fatal mistake of letting her drink again, but who the hell am I to tell her how to live her life? And if you could put dumb in a shot glass, I'm just gonna let you have one too many, and when it's not enough, I say you tend to settle for anything. Anything's better than letting her that she can do better than me. She'll come around eventually, cause baby girl's a queen. But the queen's at the bar with a bunch of fancy moves, and she's made me a fiend. I'm gonna do withdrawals, but I got nothing to lose. Oh no, she's at the bottom of that bottle. She's having one more swallow from being oh so hollow. Hey, 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 bravo. She's at the bottom of that bottle. She's having one more swallow from being oh so hollow. Hey, hey, hey. I find it funny she can never find her car keys. Immediately after telling me she can't take it, she makes the cutest faces when she screams obscenities and slurs her words because she's never not inebriated. The front page headline read, let the girl go, you know you may do better. It's bad with the fact that you can't have it. It's the reason you sweater. Don't let her take advantage of you like them other bitch letter. You better cut your losses now, buddy, cause baby girl's a queen. The queen's at the bar with a bunch of fancy moves, and she's made me a fiend. I'm gonna do withdrawals, but I got nothing to lose. Oh no, she's at the bottom of that bottle. She's having one more swallow from being oh so hollow. Hey, 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 bravo. She's at the bottom of that bottle. She's having one more swallow from being oh so hollow. Hey, 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 drown yourself. It's not worth keeping me. Just put it down right now and bow out gracefully. Cause baby girl, drown yourself. It's not worth keeping me. Just put it down right now and bow out gracefully. Oh no, she's at the bottom of that bottle. She's having one more swallow from being oh so hollow. Hey, 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 bravo. She's at the bottom of that bottle. She's having one more swallow from being oh so hollow. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, Bilbo got Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins?
Baggins.
That wasn't Bilbo Baggins.
All right.
That was Gym Class Heroes.
All right. Gym Class Heroes.
I happen to be
You shall not pass.
Is that right? Oh, yes, of course. And now it's Lord of the Rings. Because
Right.
why not, right?
Why not is right.
Oh, man. Well, hoping everybody is doing wonderfully right now.
Yeah, sure. Our pre-Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, that is, of course, any of our listeners who are going to watch the Super Bowl.
Who's not going to watch the Super Bowl?
I mean, considering that there are bets going on around the world, you're right, there are probably going to be quite a few who watch it.
Yeah, people from all over the world.
Yeah, which is something. Like, it didn't used to be something that was watched everywhere, but now that everybody's betting on it, yeah, I could see that everybody's watching it.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so what you got in the news?
What else I got? I thought I was delighted seeing this. This made me feel really good that this is one case that's been reported this happened. Oh yeah, Kitty.
He peed already.
Here,
so.
let me go see what's going on.
All right, yeah. So.
Hey, Kitty. Are we a bored kitty? Are we bored?
I don't know. He peed already, so.
He's a bored kitty, and he pooped this morning too. He's a bored kitty right now.
All right. Well, he certainly helped clean up around the house.
Say I'm a kitty, Daddy. How am I going to clean? He wants to play.
No.
Yeah. Oh, but what I saw, there's actually a bulldog puppy
Mm-hmm.
that actually after it had to have this puppy had to have the bottom jaw removed because cancer was growing. It regrew its own jaw
That's amazing.
spontaneously. Like that's never well. This is the first time it's ever been recorded as occurring.
That is really amazing.
Now, this puppy is only 3 months old at this point in time, had that cancerous remover,
Mhm.
and had a cancerous tumor that had to be removed. Well, the cancerous tumor in his jaw that required his jaw to be removed.
That's something.
But the jaw grew back, which has never been heard before. And it's a big thing, there appears to be no trace of cancer in the new
That's
bone
the
that's
best
grown
part.
back. That's massive. But yeah, Melissa Forsythe, this is his dog mommy. Well, one of the dog's parents had said, we decided to give him a chance and continue with surgery. We had no idea his jaw would grow back.
It's such a cool story.
Yeah, I don't think anybody had any idea his jaw would grow back. Because that's
what
not
kind of breed?
Bulldog.
See? So Mack Trucks had it right.
Oh, maybe you might be right on this.
You know?
Well, do you think Mack Trucks and Bulldogs, are they the same thing?
Well, Mack Trucks, that's their symbol.
Oh, yeah, they are Bulldogs, aren't they?
Yeah.
There you go.
Bulldogs. My Uncle Nick used to work for
Mack Trucks?
Mack Trucks, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was one of the big union guys there.
All right. Yeah, solidarity.
Solidarity, man.
Right on.
Yes.
But I was just delighted when I read that. Because, again, this has never been reported anywhere. Well, like starfish,
Mm-hmm.
they can grow back limbs that have been cut off. They can grow back limbs that have been torn off, grow back limbs that they lose. This has never been recorded happening in puppies before.
Yeah, that's great.
So, well, it's happened now. I would imagine this could potentially mean that we're going to see this more.
Yeah.
Evolution that we're seeing in process. But how fascinating is that?
That is really fascinating.
And fabulous.
Good for him.
Yeah. I'm happy to hear that this little puppy is doing well with this.
Yeah. Good boy.
Yeah.
See, he doesn't have to sit Boo-Boo sit.
No, he doesn't.
Because he is a good dog already.
It's true, and like you said, Boo Boo never sits.
No.
But I suppose that's part of the amusing take on it.
Yeah. He's a good boy.
Yeah, but so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Cheers to this adorable little bulldog puppy.
Where is he from?
It didn't say where he was from. But I say if you look up Melissa Forsythe, bulldog puppy regrows jaw, I'm sure there's something out there that says where he is from.
Right.
But it's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful news.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Uh-huh.
So, now, didn't Richard Face Taylor Swift, she had some concert she flew back from last night on her private jet just to make it to the game.
Okay. All right. I could see that.
So, those Democrats had to get her there.
Because the whole thing is a CIA.
That's the only thing that would make it work is she got there on time.
Just wow. I mean, it's really something. Well, again,
Well, don't get me wrong. Look, there has been people in the entertainment industry that have been worked with the CIA and
there have been
other three-letter organizations. Don't get me wrong. But they weren't on her level as far as successful.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is you can't get little girls from all over the world to buy her music.
Yeah.
And
it's not just little girls.
For example,
it's women and men my age too.
For example, if I find it funny when you see somebody who has a book coming out and it's the first printing.
Yeah.
And it's printed on the book.
Yeah.
That New York Times #1 bestseller. Well, if it's in the first printing,
yeah.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Now, if you put pre-order sales, that's different because you know how much Barnes and Nobles may have bought up front, but you don't know those numbers until you get it out there and people actually start buying it or reading it.
Yeah.
So someone probably your rich uncle, bought a shitload of copies
Yeah.
and is handing them out for fucking employees' fucking birthdays
There you go.
or Christmas fucking
Yep.
one of their Christmas presents they
Yeah.
could give out and they could write it off and also keep. Don't get me wrong, they probably give out other stuff too.
Yeah, they might.
God forbid they give a contribution to a Timmyboy through Ko-Fi.
Oh, I know.
God forbid that happened.
Yeah, there needs. Yeah,
Maybe
there
I
needs
would
to
write
be-
a book about me then and how it changed my life, but nobody wants to hear about that.
Oh,
That's just boring.
I know, Panda. I know.
No one wants to hear that.
Well-
No one.
Well, we have at least 8 listeners. I think they want to hear it.
8 very cheap listeners. I'm
Oh, be nice to our listeners.
kidding. Maybe I'm just a little cranky today.
You think so? Is somebody sleepy?
I'm very sleepy.
That's okay. We'll take a nap in a bed.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But speaking of Ko-Fi, actually, if you do want, listeners, if you do want to actually become a member, you can get a membership to Timmyboy. No matter where you're listening to us from, we appreciate you. Thank you so much because we love our listeners. Because you could be doing anything right now. You could be watching or listening to anything right now. We appreciate that you're listening to us.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff out there that, to distract your mind and time away from good programs like this.
It's true. So we appreciate that you find us as entertaining as we do.
Yeah.
Because we think we're the most entertaining ever. But it's either way, we appreciate it. But if you do want...
What's up, Short?
Thanks for joining the Short Time 108.
Short, thank you.
Yeah, but if you do, for listeners, if you do, you actually you can get a membership. There are different tier level memberships of Timmyboy if you'd like to. For a bronze level, it's $5 a month. And for that $5 a month, once a month, we will send you an unpublished episode. Now, we do live episodes usually 6 days a week, at least, and we publish most of them. But every now and then, we don't publish an episode. So for $5 a month, we would send you one unpublished episode every month. So that could be something, if you didn't get to listen to it free, or even if you did get to listen to it free, you can also get the episode we didn't publish yet for that month. Now, also, too, there is the silver tier. That's $10 a month. Now, for that, you can get, of course, the one unpublished episode a month. Plus, we will give you a shout out on social media. So that's something we'll do once a month. Now, there's the higher level. That's gold level. That's $15 a month. For that, we'll send you one unpublished episode. We'll give you a shout out on social media, and we will send you a filmed episode that we're doing live, because we don't film any of our live episodes, but we could start.
Well, we have a few, but we just haven't shared them yet.
Oh, that's a good point. We do have a few,
Right.
So we can send those to you. Now, that's for gold tier, and the top tier is for it's platinum. That's $20 a month. For that, we will send you one unpublished episode a month, a shout out on social media, one filmed episode a month that we've done. And on top of that, you can send in a special request. Now, you have to be reasonable.
Right.
Be reasonable what your requests are.
Don't be dirty pigs.
Exactly. We can't promise we're going to do the special requests, but if what you're asking for is reasonable, we very well may. So those are options might. Again, it has to be reasonable.
I'm not putting anything up my butt or anything.
There you go. And neither am I, just to make that clear.
No.
There's nothing going up either of our butts.
No.
Or going up the little man's butt. We're not putting anything up Major Butchin's butt either.
No. This is butt-free zone.
Well, it's not a butt-free zone, but it's butt-play-free zone. I think, yeah.
You can look at my butt off. That's the moneymaker. I don't know why you want to. But
You're winning them all over with it, baby. Oh, man. And it's funny. Little man was just giving you this look like, what are you talking about, Daddy? But reasonable requests, send them in. We will at the very least consider it. And for that matter, if you're asking for something so ridiculous that we're not going to consider it, we will call you out on it on an episode.
Right.
Say about how unreasonable you are. Like, for one, this is not a pornography station. So we're not going to do pornography for you.
No,
No.
no, nope, nope. We are not.
Not our thing.
No. But anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
so it's nice to have you home after work.
It is. It's nice to be home after work.
Yes,
That's
I
fun.
agree.
Teaching CPR. I really enjoy teaching CPR.
I can tell.
It's quite a bit of fun.
Yeah. Well, you're good. You like having an audience.
I do. Well, it's the whole actor thing. We're used to having audiences.
Yeah.
And it's something talking. My dad is a national award-winning teacher several times over. And even my mom, before they adopted me, was a teacher. And saying to both of them when I started teaching CPR, it's like I didn't realize how much performance was involved with it.
Hmm.
And they were like, "Oh yeah," and Dad said, "Oh yeah, it's all performance."
Yeah.
Like that makes sense.
Yeah, you can't have.
Bored students.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can, but they're not gonna fucking really. They're gonna be checked out the whole time.
It's true, which means they're not going to do well on testing.
No, that falls back on you.
It's true. It does.
You know.
If my students aren't passing, that would be a sign of, yeah, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, they're all. There might be a couple idiots, but they're not all idiots.
They're not. I really haven't had idiot students. I really haven't.
I know. I'm just saying.
But yeah.
You can blame some of the students, being, a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Numbskull, but not all of them.
No, definitely not.
So,
Well, that's why I suppose I'm very lucky. I haven't had any numbskull students, at least not yet.
okay, you have, a lot of teachers, so they kind of are used
Mostly,
to, yeah. Mhm.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, my teacher students are very, very good students, which I was told not to expect.
That's what's funny.
It is like, oh man, I remember one of my colleagues had said when I started, before I actually started teaching at schools, which I do most weeks. I'm almost always, about like 99% of the time I'm teaching at schools, teaching teachers, principals, assistant principals, maintenance staff, all at schools. And the one thing I was told before I started it, right before, is like, oh, it's baptism by fire. Oh, it's the worst. No, I love teaching at schools.
It's good.
Yeah, they're fun to teach.
And then what's the least favorite? You don't really have a least
I
favorite.
really don't, no.
I've never seen you come home like,
Yeah, it's true. They're great to teach. I've had good students.
That's what I'm saying. I've never had you come in and say, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, because it's not.
I know.
Yeah, but it's a good thing.
But I'm saying it's good to see someone come home and not be like, oh, I hate this. And the job they're going to just kills them,
Yeah, because I know that we both know that tends to be the usual.
Or the frustration, maybe not
Yeah.
the usual, but
Yeah. Which if you're working a miserable job, we're wishing for you to be able to be free of that job and into something better.
or it's something you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
A far better step in a better direction.
Of what you want.
Yeah.
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 What you want out of life.
I agree. That's a
lot
good way
of
to put
times, what we all go into thinking we want, sometimes we just get sidetracked and never get back on track.
Yeah. It's easy. Tim is going under the desk right now to see what's happening. See what's there. As long as we don't unplug it, but you know that.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, while Tim is working on getting that, seeing if there's anything that needs to be connected a little bit better. I saw this other piece of news. This made me feel really good too. Coast Guards were inspecting a shipping container when they heard scratching coming from the inside of the shipping container. Now, this was the U.S. Coast Guard sector in Houston, Galveston, down in Texas.
Yeah, probably by Caroline's or Friedrich's, Galveston Island.
All right, now I'm not sure. I was gonna say I don't think they heard you from the mic.
Oh no, there is something.
Yeah,
Ow,
there you go.
now
That
it's
works.
better. Ow.
Well, Tim was just saying probably someone close to Caroline, a relative. There you go. But they were. But they heard they were doing random inspections of cargo when they heard the sound of scratching and barking coming from the inside. So what they did is they actually lowered the container off of there. U.S. Coast Guard Heartland had said when they lowered the container and opened the door, a dog popped out. They named her Connie the container dog.
Right.
She had been stuck in this container for at least a week. So she was being treated for heart wounds at Forever Changed Animal Rescue down in Houston, Texas. And she will be available for adoption after her treatment is finished, which is going to be pretty, I think, within the next week or two.
I'm just hoping that it doesn't have distemper. Usually if they don't have water for more than 72 hours, distemper gets them.
Okay. Oh.
And they might not show it right away.
That's awful. Yeah, I hope not.
I know.
I really hope not.
Yeah, I had this one dog once. It was awesome dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it just took to jumping in the car, sitting in the seat, perfect. It was great with the fucking kids. Awesome dog, tiny, just sharp fucking dog.
Yeah.
Coming from the pound. And they told me that somebody just left it in their apartment and left.
Oh, that is horrifying.
Moved out. So, they made sure it had all its shots and whatnot. And I dropped something. It was under. We had a round table.
Okay.
Kind of a little bigger than that one.
Okay.
And I dropped something, and it was at my feet.
Oh, okay.
Kind of following me around, but not towards a pain in the ass.
The dog was.
Yeah. I dropped something between my foot and its face.
Yeah.
And I went down to pick it up.
Yeah.
It looked at me and I fucking growled.
Oh.
And it showed me its fangs. I'm like, no, something's not right.
Oh, no.
I didn't spook it because as I went to bend over, it looked up at me.
Yeah.
So it was awake. It knew.
You knew you were coming. So what happened? Yeah. So
I took it back to the pound and it said, hey, I think I called them.
Yeah.
And it said, hey, something you ain't telling me about this?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, just bring it in and we'll give them the once over.
Yeah.
And then the lady or guy, I don't know if it was a lady or a guy that I spoke to, once I brought it in, it said, to be honest with you, we got to put him down.
Oh.
Because
that is terrible.
It tested positive for distemper. But what he goes...
Oh, go ahead.
What happened was, we usually keep it here. Once we found that out, it was abandoned for more than 72 hours. We didn't really, somebody didn't really check the records right that it was in a hot apartment with no water.
Oh.
So usually after 72 hours, they run a really, really high risk of distemper. So even if you give them a booster shot, usually we keep them a little bit longer before we let them go out for, potential owner. Because, what if? I'm like, I know I got 2 small kids. He goes, there you go.
Oh.
What are the odds of, thank God, the way it played out?
It's true. That's horrible.
I know you're heartbroken, but it could have been a lot worse. This will make your heartbreak go away. It could have been so much worse.
It could have been.
I remember he said something about that 72-hour window of
just not getting
water.
any water.
And if it was in a container outside of Texas, unless it was traveling at night or wasn't hot and and hopefully, hopefully that this dog will.
I hope so.
Hopefully they'll have better. But even if it
Better
does
turnout.
distemper, they might have. This was 20 years ago at least.
Okay, yeah.
This distemper
Yeah, what specifically is distemper?
virus attacks the respiratory nervous system. All dogs are at risk. Can a dog survive? See, it takes 2 to 4 weeks to reach terminal stage.
Oh, wow.
And so, see, well, again, maybe it's just all. Does it say where the chip came from?
It did not that I saw. But I'll look it up and see if I can find it.
Because I'm thinking if it was a thing outside Texas.
It may have been. Yeah, I'm really not sure. All right, looking up Connie the container dog. Okay, Connie the container dog. Let's see. Oh, she's pregnant.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Poor.
Oh.
That didn't take long.
That's so bad. Oh, so mean.
How did it get? I guess that's where they put it in a container.
Oh.
Or her in a container.
I have no idea.
Rotten people.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. Let's see. I'm trying to see where it said. Does it say anywhere where it came from? She was a bit underweight when they brought her out of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it said more than a week, but it's not saying.
It's got to be a port of origin. Maybe they just don't care about that.
She said the port. It said she was found at the port of Houston, but I'm trying to see where it said.
Where it came from.
Yeah, let me see. I'm not. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, Panda. I don't know. Doesn't say. Now, mind you, she was taken by a private plane to Maryland.
Wow.
Where there's a long list of folks waiting to give her a forever home.
Well, so you can't really give her up for adoption with all those puppies coming out, I don't think.
I'm not really sure. I really don't know what the rules are for that.
I don't think. I'm just hoping she in a container for who knows how long.
8 days. Said they knew that. Yeah,
well,
that is a long time.
There's a lot of stuff out of that story. Maybe
because I couldn't find where it came from.
Well, maybe they did. What's up, Daniel?
Thanks for joining us, Daniel.
Maybe they did. Sure. What's up, bud?
Thanks for joining us, Daniel.
Can you hear us? Yep.
Oh, that's all right. If you want to call in again, you can, Daniel.
Let's see.
But you were saying?
What was I saying? Here he is again. No, he's on speaker.
All right,
Can you hear me?
You are.
You hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. You got kids running around, huh?
You there?
How many kids you have? No.
Oh, that's okay, Daniel.
All right, we'll get to it.
Soon enough.
He's gonna go beat his kids. I'm on the phone, damn it.
Oh, be nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Well, I don't know if you saw this. There's there's the NYPD subway robot in Times Square.
They're getting rid of it.
They're getting rid of it.
Why?
Because it
does not compute. Why?
Not even because it does not compute, which that would be funny if that's what it
didn't do anything. Said. Just sat there.
Basically, yeah,
it was just a big camera.
It was going to be a camera, and there was a button you could push to call in like a real live person.
Mm-hmm.
but still, that's not terribly helpful. If your life is in danger at the moment, you're going to push a button and hopefully somebody gets there in time.
But it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. But either way, what basically people were finding is that it was never out around doing anything. It was always plugged in charging. So it never did anything. So yeah, it's the way that the way that Shane Farrow, who's a staff attorney with the group's digital forensic unit of the NYPD, says the Adams administration continues to be distracted by false claims of high-tech solutions to age-old issues. The NYPD subway robot is an unnecessary expense and public gimmick that serves no legitimate safety
But
purpose.
it does. It gets people into the subway, say tourists or whatever, because it was at the Times Square.
Yeah, in Times Square.
The biggest connections.
Yeah.
Most
it's
connections.
A major connection. Yeah.
Right into Grand Central.
Yeah.
Okay. Grand Central didn't need that kind of a draw because that's too many commuters going in there. We don't give a shit. But for tourists,
Times Square.
I can absolutely see. You feel safer. And they take pictures with it, and I know with who didn't like the idea. The one.
Actually, quite a few didn't. Mayor Adams was really promoting it, but it didn't end up doing anything. It always needed to be charged.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it was going to be this big thing, and it was a flop.
Mm-hmm.
So even like you said, tourists could take pictures with it. I guess they could go take pictures with it as it's plugged into a wall. But the whole thing about it could have been this draw. It wasn't.
So
nice idea in theory.
At least they tried.
They did try. But I can appreciate that again. The whole
you gotta try.
Yeah.
You can't try things, and that's how things. It might not have been the perfect,
no
one, but you got to try new things in order to know what works and what doesn't.
I get that. Now, mind you, I was gonna say, local again here in NYC, they're some are calling it fascist R2D2.
Well, you see, that's gonna be that's cool in Robot Court.
Oh, I know.
I have no defense.
I know. Now, I'm not really sure about the fascism so much with it. I get it, the whole okay, well, I'm gonna be on camera again. But I say you're on camera all the time in Times Square, anyways.
Yeah.
So it's not really. This really isn't. I don't think making a difference. But again, it really didn't make a difference. That was the big thing.
Yeah, I know, but
that was why it was a swing and a miss.
But like I said, you got to try. What are they going to do now, though?
Go back to NYPD patrolling.
Listen to me. That machine.
Yeah.
Which it does have a name, I'm sure.
Let me see. Just a second. I'm seeing if there was a name for it. Just called NYPD Subway Robot.
Either way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where are they going to put it now? Right now, it was sitting in the fucking inside. People could walk by. They can, they weren't fucking.
It's in storage somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Collecting dust.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, doing a lot of good there.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't doing any good in Times Square anyway. So it's like.
Well, I enjoyed seeing it every time I walked by.
You saw it?
Saw it a few times. I saw pictures of it.
That's something, whereas I never saw it.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, you
You
should send a picture. Would you like to send a picture for the podcast? We could do that. We could do that.
Yeah.
That maybe might be the picture for today's episode. Because why not?
Yeah. I gotta find it. My stupid pictures.
Yeah. But that's something. Yeah, I literally never saw it.
Yeah.
I never even saw it plugged in charging anywhere.
I sent the pictures to my parents, actually.
Huh. All right.
Yeah. I sure did. Yeah. Times Square Robot. So, again, my point is, what good is it going to be doing sitting in someone's fucking junk drawer?
It's true. Well, it's in NYPD storage.
Junk drawer.
Yeah, basically. That's where it's at.
Let me see. I know I saved it. Or I know I have it.
It was an attempt at RoboCop, I think, that just wasn't well thought up and thought out
See,
enough to
right
actually
here.
really make a difference.
Took this picture 10, 10, 23.
Okay, let's see it. Look at that. There you go. There
See,
it is.
Was that hurting anybody?
No.
No.
And
Right?
it actually was out and around for that one.
It was, the lights were on.
Yeah.
How much electricity is that going to cost?
I don't know.
Make me angry.
Oh, no.
Wasn't hurting anybody. Never took breaks.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't you think robots need breaks from time to time? I feel like Robot Tim would insist on breaks.
Well, he's not here today to defend anybody because they probably put him in storage too.
Oh,
Or he's
no.
probably mourning the loss of,
Subway Robot?
yeah.
NYPD Subway Robot?
Unless maybe Robot Tim has her in the closet.
Oh,
If it was a her.
There you go. I don't
If
know.
it was a her. I
There
don't
you go.
know.
But then I'd wonder, do robots really care that much about gender expression?
I don't know, honey. See, maybe if you would pay attention a little bit more, you could have asked these things when you walked by it.
You're right. You see, I never walked by it.
No?
No.
You never? Yeah, you did.
When?
You came home every night. You take the shuttle from Grand Central.
Every night I usually walk home.
Have you ever not taken the shuttle from Grand Central?
I have.
Okay.
I did today.
Well, I'm not talking about today. I'm sure that was there on an occasion or two when you walked through.
I would think I would have remembered seeing it.
No, I don't think so. I've seen the way you walk. You walk like nothing's going on in the world. I have almost walked by you because I've seen you as soon as you turned up our street. And you're just like,
Oh no, I'm not.
You're very aloof.
It's not even being la 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 la. I'm focused on where I'm going.
Look, if you're walking down 73rd Street,
Yeah. Yeah.
you don't really need to be focused on knowing where the door is. You walk and you kind of.
It's true, but I like getting home fast.
I like getting home fast, but also you have to pay attention to your surroundings.
I agree.
So that's all I'm saying. That's all, baby. Don't get mad with me.
I'm not. This is not a mad face.
See, unlike you, I can see it coming.
You can see it coming. Is that right?
Thank you.
There you go. Oh man, silly.
Isn't it Chinese New Year soon?
Yeah, that's today. Happy Chinese New Year.
Dun, 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 dun,
I forgot about that.
dun.
It's the year of the dragon.
All right.
I dig it.
Yeah. All right. Not bad. And
What?
That Sam Altman.
Yeah.
He wants $7 trillion to make more AI chips.
Really?
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that about the Chinese New Year?
No, it's about Sam Altman.
Okay.
But that's a little ridiculous. But unless he's going shooting high and
Probably. I would assume this is a negotiation.
maybe he should let somebody else do it.
Okay. You don't trust him to do it?
Apparently not. He's not very good at it.
Okay. All right.
Like
I've heard of his name before, and you mentioned him earlier.
Yeah, he's the guy that's apparently at the face of the AI now.
Okay.
So,
But you don't think he should be?
not the face. Anyway, it's not a face that I would think that AI should kind of. Bill Gates got a decent face, and I know that sounds strange in itself, but
So this comes down to you just not liking Sam Altman's face.
look, I didn't say that. I said that face doesn't look like he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, that picture itself is a look of confusion.
No, that's every picture I see him in.
You know what?
That guy you're going to entrust every concern that people have with AI taking over the world is going to be left up to that face.
You know,
with that said, now that's bad enough. Now he's asking for $7 trillion.
Oh man.
That's like if I say, no, Sam, I'm not giving you 7 trillion, but I'll give you $1 million. He goes, how? Can I have a quarter? For what? I forgot to put it in the parking meter.
Oh
No.
man.
Stop with the fucking.
Wow.
But
yeah.
look, every picture.
That's funny.
Every picture.
That's funny.
Again.
Yeah.
Look, look at this face. I'm not. I guess this is a picture of him trying to look cool, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, the 50s is over.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what that is.
And you would think that, if you are in that position, you would want, have somebody.
Yeah, they're exactly.
Really?
He needs a PR person.
You know what?
And he needs a coach of some sort.
No, he
hooking up with this.
He needs a guy following him around at all times.
Yes.
A gay guy.
Yeah, there you go.
You know the whole Madonna video, strike a pose?
Yeah.
We are not leaving this studio. We're here all weekend.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for water, because I'm not getting any. And you will do exactly what I say.
There you go.
And he will whip this motherfucker.
Strike a pose.
Shape.
Strike a pose. No, not like that. No.
He will slap the shit out of him.
Well, I don't know if he'll slap. If he'll slap him. But
you don't think?
He definitely.
You don't think so?
He definitely.
If that face goes, oops, I made a mistake. That face, trust me, this gay guy's gonna fucking slap the shit out of that.
That face is not one I trust to give $7 trillion to.
Couple hundred, maybe.
No.
That's only because Bill Gates gave him some. But.
Oh my God. Oh, that is too much. That is too much. That face.
I mean.
Okay, I suppose me laughing this hard.
No, I'm not worried.
Yeah. You see, I don't believe you. I don't believe you with that.
Like,
that's letting everybody know. Yes, Google Sam Altman, just like that. Google Sam Altman, and you will see what I am laughing at the moment. I'm not laughing at him. It's just he's not very good. His pictures are terrible. He does not photograph well at all.
But you know what? And I'm surprised. I'm very surprised what I'm about to say.
Tell me.
For a homosexual man who's married,
yeah,
you would think he would have a friend or two telling him, "Oh, honey,
okay,
you need to look."
Boo-boo,
now
this is not
look,
working.
That maybe because he's with his man, he feels
maybe.
But those other pictures,
no.
It's only another billion. I don't know what the problem is.
But he's a married gay man.
Apparently.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right.
That he needs to spend a little more time with his spouse and have some communication skills. And his spouse needs to be have a little Timmyboy in him.
Yeah.
And just be a little more, come at him with a place of honesty.
Of course.
Look, I'm not saying this to hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm saying this to help you. Just like me. I'm telling him this, to help him. Not to hurt his feelings. I'm just telling him what we're kind of thinking.
Yeah, this whole thing you're doing, this is not working.
This face, okay? And these pictures.
Man.
Even if you have to give the people a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Like, hey, did you really have to pick that angle?
Yeah. There you go.
It's ridiculous. It's absurd.
Oh man.
That he let those pictures get out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He needs some muscle.
Some muscle. At the very least, he needs to work on posing.
Well,
Because
and you know what?
it's an art. There is an art form.
Yeah,
There
I know,
is an
but
art
you know,
form
it's
to posing.
sometimes it's not even about posing. Sometimes you do, and I see it. You know, sometimes in opposed to it's like you just get the worst pictures of people. You know,
Well, I mean, it's a rag. It's a sensationalist paper.
doesn't matter
so,
where
yeah.
it's from.
Yeah.
But you could watch a George Clooney movie or whatever, and just take an eighth of a frame. You ever get watch TV and sometimes it freezes up,
Yeah.
and it's the people are making the weirdest faces.
Yep.
Now, if you took a picture of that and used it as,
Yeah.
you know, oh
There you
look
go.
at him, it's it's his
Yeah.
what he face he made when he said this or heard that, and
Like, no, that was taken out of context, and
Right.
it was
but Sam. Oh, Sam.
Oh man.
Listen to Uncle Timmy.
Yeah, there you go. Are you offering your services to him as guidance?
I've said my piece.
There you go.
Again, I say this out of love. Obviously, he has good taste in houses.
Oh, those are his houses?
Well, house, I think, or at
Okay.
least
He has more than
it's
one.
just beautiful. That one.
Yeah, that is
Beautiful
beautiful. I
house.
agree.
Okay, now, it's kind of course, it's in San Francisco, but
Huh.
anyway, I digress.
Oh man. Oh wow.
Maybe he needs to hire me. I don't know.
Maybe that's what I was just suggesting, but you said you had said your piece.
I said my piece, but look.
Would your services be available for hire though?
Look, everything has a price.
Yes.
Right? And yeah, of course I'd be available. I would not only give the media the pictures that they needed.
Okay.
And everybody gets one.
Just one.
Meaning, this is the picture. And if they don't use it, and they put out a picture that I'm not happy with.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna know that I'm not happy.
Oh no, what are you gonna do?
Do it enough that they're gonna put a retraction in of the story to make it better with a better picture.
Is this
a few pictures?
Is this a threat, or are you threatening Ding Dong Ditch?
Oh, it's a promise, baby.
It's a promise.
Oh yeah. I'm very loyal to my employer.
Wow. Oh,
maybe I won't have to do it either.
So you might hire somebody else to do the damage.
There's no such thing as damage.
Because it kind of sounds like you're threatening damage.
I'm not threatening anybody.
Or are you talking Ding Dong Ditch?
I'll do it. Hey, look.
Because you're 60 going on 12.
Everything is hypothetical. Everybody wants to see happiness in the world.
Yeah.
They want to see me happy. I've done a good job.
It usually, things are usually a lot better for everybody when Timmyboy is happy. It's true.
And I'm well fed.
Yes.
My blood sugar drops. It's like a fucking atom bomb dropping.
Oh, I know, Panda. I know.
So, with that said, I think that's enough for one day.
I think that's
We'll see everybody on Monday.
Tomorrow or not tomorrow?
No, tomorrow's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, you're right. So, all right.
Oh,
We'll catch.
Go 49ers.
There you go. Well, we'll catch y'all on Monday.
Yeah, later.
Later.